So if you're sitting cross-legged, bring your hands down onto your lap. Take a deep breath in as you press down into your hands, lifting your spine tall. And then as you exhale, keep your spine tall and just let the shoulders relax down. And if your eyes are open and you feel comfortable closing them, I invite you to do so. And then just notice how it feels to have your hands as they are. Maybe they're facing down, maybe they're turned up. You don't have to change it. Just see how it feels in your body, in your heart, in your mind. And then change the position of your hands. So if they're down, turn them up. If they're up, turn them down. And just take a moment to notice how that feels. So it might feel more grounding or more opening, might feel less comfortable or more comfortable, just to check in so that you can make an informed choice and then decide how you want your hands and rest them like that. And then come into the feeling of your breath in your body. You can recognize your breath by checking in with your belly or your chest or the nostrils. Seeing how it feels to be breathing in the way that you are. And then soften the belly. And as you inhale, breathe into your belly, just like you would be breathing into a balloon, letting it expand as the air comes in and deflate as you exhale. And then breathe even deeper by inhaling into the belly and continuing to inhale, filling the ribs. And then deeper still, breathing into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest, filling the lungs from bottom to top, and emptying from top to bottom. Staying with this nice, deep, full breath. On your inhale, open the arms out to the side, sending the chest out and the eyes up. And then as you exhale, round your back, wrap your arms around you into a hug. Notice which arm is on top. And then inhale and open. And exhale back into a hug with the other arm on top. And just continue like this at your own pace, alternating the arms. And the next time you come into the hug, stay there and try to walk your fingers toward each other a little bit more. And then breathe into the palms of your hands. See if you can feel the expanding and contracting underneath your hands as you breathe. Notice which arm is on top. Inhale and open. Exhale back into the hug with the opposite arm on top. Walking the fingers toward each other as best as you can. And feeling the movement of the breath behind the hands. On your next inhale, open the arms out and take them up. Exhale, fold forward, resting the hands, relaxing the head. Let the elbows drop down. Maybe even taking the elbows wider so that they're not an impediment to lowering the torso. Trying to breathe in such a way as to fill the lungs from bottom to top, and just seeing how the body experiences the breath in this forward bend. And then walk the hands in. Roll yourself up, reach the arms up as you inhale. Exhale, releasing down. Still feeling the breath. Noticing the cross of your legs, which one is in front or on top. And then release the legs. Shake them out. If your knees would enjoy being rubbed, you can do that. And then we'll cross the legs again with the opposite leg in front or on top. Coming back to the rhythm of the breath. Sometimes when we transition between the postures or even when we're in them but moving non-rhythmically, we can lose track of the breath. So just be extra careful about that, to stay connected, letting the breath be the continuous thread that sews every moment together. And then on your next inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale to the left, dropping the left hand down, reaching the right arm over. And then drop that left elbow so that the left shoulder can come down away from the ear. See if the shoulder is lifted, and slide it down. And then press down into the left hand to sink down into the right hip. Turn your gaze up. Reach your right hand out. Feel the breath expanding. Seeing how being in this position may alter the feeling or the placement of the breath. On your next inhale, lift and reach the arms up. Exhale down to the right. Dropping that right elbow, reaching across through the left hand. Turning your gaze up. Pressing into the right hand, sinking into the left sit bone. Then feeling the hand reaching out away from that sit bone. And maybe feeling the breath traveling the distance between the two. On your next inhale, whenever it comes, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. And again, dropping the elbows. If they happen to touch the ground, you might make them wider to give yourself a little more slack to come down. And streaming the breath through the body. And then walk your hands in, roll yourself up. With an inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale down. Release the legs again, shake them out. Circle the feet around at the ankles. Going slowly, maybe closing the eyes and feeling all the little muscles stretching as you rotate. And reverse directions. Come back to center and point and flex. And relax the feet, cross the ankles, flip over them onto hands and knees. Lining hands up under shoulders, knees under hips, and feeling the weight of the body sinking down into the arms and the legs. Just feeling how strong those bones are and how heavy it feels. And then as we inhale, we'll curl the tailbone up, dip the belly, lift the chest and the eyes. Exhale, reversing, lifting the belly, all the air being pushed out. Really take your time to explore the length of the inhale and the length of the exhale, so that you're not moving with the pace that it takes to move, but moving with the pace that it takes to breathe fully. And then make your way back to table posture, neutral spine, gazing down at the ground. Lift your left leg back behind you. If you can, lift your right arm. And really make sure your gaze is down. I can't see you, Ming, but I know you often tend to have your head up a little bit. So I'm just going to give you a correction, even though I don't know if it's warranted. But looking straight down at the floor so your head is in line with the rest of your body and your neck is not curved. Okay, and then bend that back leg. Reach your right hand back for your left foot. Look up, kick the foot up and back. Now feel the breath. Maybe as you exhale, you can kick a tiny bit higher. Release the right hand. Come and bring that left knee right behind the left elbow. Curl the right toes under and lift the right knee off the ground. Good. Step back into plank. Roll over onto your outer right foot. If you're able to stack your left foot on top of your right foot, please do so. And then send your left arm up, coming into side plank. If you want to challenge yourself more, close your eyes. If you want to challenge yourself more, you can reach your left hand for your left big toe and send that leg up. And then come back down into plank. Bring the knees back down. If the hands are no longer under the shoulders, please return them. Gazing down at the ground, neck straight and long. Breath in and out. Send the right leg back and the left arm forward. Intentional, mindful breathing. And bend that back leg. Reach your left hand back for your right foot. And kick the foot up and back, looking up. Can you feel the breath coming up into the left chest? Release the hand down. Bring that right knee to the back of the right elbow. Curl the left toes under. Lift that knee off the ground if you can. Step back into plank. And roll over onto the outer left foot. If you can, stack the right foot on top of it. If not, just leave it on the ground. And then we'll lift the right arm. And you can do the variation that I offered on the other side if you like. And bring the hand back down. Bring the knees down. Fold the hands under so that the fingertips point toward your knees and your palms face up. And then try to straighten your arms. If you want more of a stretch, you can lean your hips back a little bit. Trying to keep the backs of your hands on the ground, including the wrists. Good. And then come back onto palms. Inhale, send the left arm up. Exhale, thread it through behind the right hand, coming all the way down onto your shoulder. And then move your head forward, away from your shoulder, making space in the neck. Cross your feet at the ankles. Take a breath in. And then exhale, push into that right hand, rolling toward the back of your head. And then take that right arm up and back behind you. Maybe closing the eyes to better connect with the interior of the posture. And bring the hand down. Press into it to lift up. Coming back to hands and knees. Inhale, right arm on. Exhale, thread the needle, bringing the arm behind and all the way through, coming onto the shoulder. And then moving the head forward, away from the shoulder, just to make some space. On your next exhale, press into the left hand, rolling toward the back of your head. Cross the ankles, lift the left arm up. Reaching it back. Feeling the way the breath expands and contracts inside this shape. Return the hand down. Lift back up onto hands and knees, uncrossing the ankles. And then round your back. Holding there, taking a few breaths, stretching the spine. And then relax your back. Bring your hands a little bit forward in front of your shoulders. Spread the fingers wide, curl the toes under, take a breath in. And then as you exhale, lift the knees, but keep them bent. Relax the head down. Push forward into the hands, back into the sit bones, keeping the knees bent. Roll the shoulders down. Press the left heel to the floor. Bend the left knee, press the right heel to the floor. Pressing forward with the hands and just seeing if you feel the weight shifting back and down to that heel. And then lift the left leg up, look forward. Exhale, step it up between the hands. Bring the back heel onto the ground. Reach forward with the right hand and windmill yourself up. Coming into warrior two, arms outstretched. And then turn your head to the right, letting your belly turn to the right. Keep your belly turned to the right and turn your head to the left, looking past your left hand. Roll your inner thighs out. Press that left knee back. Relax the shoulders down. Feel the feet sinking into the ground. Keep the belly rolled to the right. Bring the back hand down onto the back leg. Turn the front palm up. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, lean back. Inhale the arms back into warrior two. Straighten that front leg. Take a breath in. And then exhale, reach the left hand forward, lengthening your left side out. Bring the left hand down. Bring the right arm up. As you inhale, lengthen the left side even more. As you exhale, drop the right side down, gazing up at your right thumb. Keep the hips under you. Keep the breath in mind. And then bring that right hand down to the ground, bending the front knee. Lifting the back heel, stepping the left foot back into plank. And then we're going to come into an upward dog, rolling over onto the tops of the feet, letting the hips dip down but not touch down. Roll the shoulders back, bring the ribs forward, take the gaze up. Feel how the center of your body breathes. You can push down into the hands and see if you can lift a little higher. Curl the toes under. Come into downward facing dog. Letting the chest move toward the thighs. Letting all 10 fingers press forward. The thighs press back, the heels press down. And then on an inhale, lift the right leg up, look forward. Exhale, step it up between the hands. Bring the back heel onto the ground. Reach forward with the left arm, and then windmill yourself all the way up into Warrior Two. The front knee is bent, and there's a tendency for the knee to kind of droop in a little bit, so really be active in moving that knee to the right. And then we'll turn the head to the left and let the belly move to the left, and then turn the head back to the right. Let the shoulders relax down. Let the tailbone sink down, dropping into your stance. Reverse warrior, back hand on the ground, front hand lifts up, and then lean it back. And bring the arms back into Warrior Two, straighten the front leg. Take a breath in. Exhale, reach forward and release down. Lift the left arm up. Slide the right hand down. Turn your gaze up to your left thumb. And then as you inhale, try to lengthen the right side. Exhale, drop the left ribs toward the right ribs. Let your feet be firm, your breath be long and slow and deep. Your hips are under you. And then bring the hand down, letting the front knee bend, so let the hands touch. And then step the back foot forward. Bend the knees and try to let your upper body rest as close as possible onto the thighs. And then straighten the left leg, keeping the right knee bent. Relax the head down. Deepen the breath. Pull the belly in on the exhale. Bend both knees. And straighten the right leg. Bend both knees. Relax your torso over. Straighten both legs. Bring the hands behind the back of your head. Point the elbows toward the wall behind you. As you inhale, press the head into the hands. As you exhale, press the hands into the head. Push down into the feet to get those legs really straight and long. Lengthen and smooth out your breath. Release the hands, tuck the chin, roll yourself up. Reach the arms up as you inhale. Exhale the arms down. Inhale the arms up. Exhale down. One more time. And then stand. Maybe closing the eyes. Maybe turning the palms forward. Bringing attention down to your feet. First, just checking in to see if one foot is bearing the weight of your body more than the other. And if so, distribute evenly. And then feel the breath moving from the belly to the chest. Relaxing the shoulders. And then letting the weight shift into your left leg. And feeling the weight balanced across the entire foot so that it's not on the outer edge or the inner edge or the front or the back more than any place else. Stay connected to your breath and gently open your eyes, looking at a spot ahead of you, staying with the feel of your breath. Slowly lift your right foot up and take it in your right hand. And then if you're able to, bring your left hand back, wrap it around your foot as well, interlacing the fingers. If you're not able to, the left arm can come straight up. Whichever variation you're in, press that right leg back, sending the chest out. Staying centered and focused on your breath and on your gaze point, what we call a drishti. Kicking that foot back. And then step that right foot down, just a little bit back behind the left foot, not as far back as a warrior stance. Take the arms up, inhale, and exhale, fold over your legs. If your hands don't touch down on anything, that's fine. It just means you're going to have to balance a little bit more. But if you have something available to rest your hands on, better still. But you don't want to bend your knee just so that your hands can come down. And then try to drop the right hip down and pull the left hip back. And let the head relax down. If the hands are touching down, let them be very light, like a mosquito resting on your skin. And gentle. pulling the breath through the body. Good. Now, if your leg is straight and it doesn't allow your right hand to come to the ground, you can bend that left knee enough so that the right hand does come to the ground. We'll bring the left hand onto the left hip. And then as we inhale, we're going to lengthen by bringing the chest forward and the hip back. And then as we exhale, we're going to drop the right ribs down, roll the left ribs up, roll the gaze up, and then lift the left arm up, coming into a revolved triangle. Use your breath to make space and to create ease. And release the hand down, bend the knee, step the foot up, roll yourself up, reach the arms up, inhale, exhale, release down. Good. Just standing for a moment, closing the eyes, sinking the feet, really feeling the heaviness of the feet and the flow of the breath. And then shifting weight into the right foot, taking the time you need to really ground into that foot. And then breathing in and out, opening the eyes, fixing your gaze on one spot. And then slowly lifting the left foot into the left hand. And either taking the right hand around that foot as well, maybe interlacing the fingers, or lifting the right arm up. In either variation, kick the foot back, roll the shoulder back or both shoulders. Feel how that opens the heart and breathe into it. And release the leg. Step that left foot back. Turn the hips to face front. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold over that front leg, letting the arms hang down or gently touch down if they touch. And then bring the left hip down and the right hip back. Staying here for some deep breaths, relaxing the head. You can scoop the lower belly in and up as you exhale. And then if the left hand isn't touching down, please touch it down. Even if it means you have to bend the knee, no problem. Bring the right hand onto the hip. Lift the torso parallel to the ground. And as you inhale, stretch the torso, bringing the chest forward and the hip back. And then as you exhale, roll your right ribs up, your left ribs under, your gaze up, and then last comes the arm.
And release the arm down, bringing both hands to the ground, bending the knees, step the back foot up, and then take the toes wider, bend the knees deeply, lowering the body down. If the feet need to go wider still, just bring them wider. Place the palms together, and then move the thumbs to the heart center. Press the knees wide, and if the knees need to go wider in order to maximize the stretch, you can bring a fist to your hand or go fist to fist. And then lift up through the spine, not through the chin, just through the spine. Keep your chin down. And then try to aim your tailbone forward. And release one hand in front, one hand in back. Lower yourself down, maybe both hands in back. And then come into any seated posture that you like. Sitting nice and tall. We'll close with some alternate nostril breathing today. So bring the first two fingers of either hand onto your third eye, the point between your brows. Letting the thumb rest on the corresponding nostril there, and then the other two fingers rest on the other nostril. Press the right nostril in and breathe in through the left side. Close off the left nostril and breathe out through the right side. Stay like that and breathe in. Exhale and switch. Stay there for your breath in. Exhale and switch. And do a few more rounds at your own pace, switching sides only on the exhales. The next time you exhale through the left, that will complete the practice. And then release the hand. And then release the feet if they're crossed. Bring them in front of you and come down onto your back. Feet on the ground, knees bent. Lift your hips, tuck your tailbone, lower back down. Release your legs and shake them out. If you're using an eye pillow, you can place that on your eyes now. And then we'll let the arms rest out away from the body with the palms up. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth, releasing the body heavy into the ground. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth, releasing the jaw, letting the lips slightly part, relaxing the tongue. Inhale deep. Exhale out of the mouth, releasing the activity of the mind, letting go of pictures and words, and bringing your attention to your breath. And now even letting go of your breath so that you're not trying to breathe deeply or even trying to breathe at all. Just letting breath happen. Noticing where you can feel it most easily in your body and resting your attention there. Your mind resting on the breath like a leaf resting on a wave, rising and falling with it. Letting everything else go, deeply relaxed. Letting go, letting go, letting go. Breathe into your heart. Move the fingers and the toes. Reach arms overhead. Take a deep breath. Stretch long. Hug the knees into the chest. Rock from side to side, feeling the ground massaging your back. Come center, rub hand to hand and foot to foot. Roll onto your side. Rest your head on your underside arm. Rest your body on the ground. Rest your mind in whatever's present. Just kind of looking around and seeing what's here.
sensations, emotions, thoughts. Just taking it in. No judgment, just curiosity. And then slowly press yourself up into any comfortable seated position. Sinking down into the sit bones, lifting tall through the crown of the head. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands together at the heart. Inhale the heart up to the hands. Exhale, shoulders relax down. Inhale deeply, breathing in bottom to top. Take it all in. Let it all go. Drop the chin to the chest. Namaste.